everyone. Today we'll discuss about Quine-Kluski or tabular method, which is used for Boolean expression simplification. We are using K-maps to simplify the Boolean expressions. But when variables are exceeding than 6 and it reaches up to 7, 8 or 10 variables, then it is complex to reduce the expression by using K-map. In these cases, we can go for the tabular method or Quine-Kluski method. To simplify Boolean expression using Quine-Kluski method, we have to perform certain steps. First, represent all the given minterms into the binary form. Second step is the grouping of minterms based on to number of ones available in the minterm. Grouping of minterms according to number of ones. Third step is grouping of ones or making a pairs, by comparing each minterm with next higher minterm, where there is only one bit change. After making pair, put a tick mark. Put tick mark in front of minterms. Because they will come into the prime implicant groups. And replace the cheat with a dash. Replace changing bit with dash. Fourth step is repeat the process. Repeat process of making pairs with only one change. One bit change. After this, make a list of all prime implicant. And the last step is create the implicant table. Create prime implicant table and select unique prime implicants to get simplified expression. Now let's discuss one example to solve the Quine-Kluski method. Simplify the following expression. Using tabular method. Y is equal to f of d which is equal to 0, 1, 3, 7, 8, 9, 11 and 15. Let's solve this example. First step is binary representation. Group number minterms binary representation. Group number 0, minterms are M0, M1, M3, M7, M8, M9, M11, M15. Binary representation is 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 1, 0, 0, 1, 1, 0, 1, 1, 1, 1, 0, 0, 0, 1, 0, 0, 1, 1, 0, 1, 1 and 1, 1, 1, 1. Second step, grouping. Grouping according to number of ones. This is group number I am using. Group number 0. From this pair of a binary representation, select the minterms having number of ones 0. The group is a 0 with min and their binary number. Group number 0, M0. Representation 0, 0. This is my first group. There is no minterm available with number of ones 0. Now group number 1 with number of ones available 0 ones. Second group, number of ones 1. M1 0, 0, 0, 1. Then M8 1, 0. This is first group. Now 2 ones. This is second group. 2 ones. M3. Then M9. M3 is 0, 0, 1, 1. Then 1, 0, 0, 1. Now next group. 3 ones are M7. 0, 1, 1, 1. Then next one M11. 1, 0, 1, 1. Similarly 4 ones. Group number 4. That is M15. 1, 1, 1, 1. This is the second step where we have made grouping of minterms as per the number of ones. Now after completion of the second step, now we'll make a grouping of the pairs. Now the third step, grouping of pairs. Now in grouping of pairs, we'll see group number. Here this is my group number. Then mean term, pair, and binary representation of which is A, B, C, D. Now the group number 0. Group number 0, select the mean term and compare with the next higher pair. Where the one bit is a change, replace that bit with a dash. Now M0, check with the M1. Is one bit change? Yes, 0, 0, 0, 0, 1. There is one bit is a changing. So we can make pair of M0 and M1. So my first pair is M0 and M1. After making a pair, put a tick mark in front of the min terms and change the bit changing with the dash. Now the binary representation, now I am writing 0, 0, 0. Last bit was changing. So I have replaced this with the dash. Now again, second step, M0 compare with the next min term, M8. Now check, is any one bit change? M0 and M8. Yes, is there any change? Yes. Last bit is a changing. It is a 0. Only this bit is a changing. There is one bit change available into the M0 and M8. So we can make a pair of M0 and M8. As M8 is coming in the pair, put a tick mark that and replace the changing bit with the dash. Now my next pair is M0, M8 and the bits are dash 0, 0, 0. Zeroth group is completed. Now start with the group number 1. Group number 1. Now in the group number 1, M1. Now compare M1 with M3. Next higher pair. M1 with M3. Check. M1 is 0, 0, 0, 1 and M3 is 0, 0, 0. There is one bit change. So we can make a pair of M1 and M3. So make a pair M1 and M3. As M3 is coming into the pair, put a tick mark in front of min term M3 and replace the bit with dash 0, 0, dash 1. Now the next pair M1, check with the M9. Can we make a pair? M1 is 0, 0, 0, 1 and M9 is 0, 1. There is one bit change in the M9 and M1. So we can make a pair. And as M9 is coming into the pair, put a tick mark in front of M9 and replace the bit with the dash. Now the bit I am replacing with the dash and it will come as a dash 0, 0, 1. And my pair is M1, M9. In this way, we'll compare all the min term group min terms with the next higher group and we'll make a pair. Now the remaining. So the first one is next one is M8 and M9 pair. It is represented with the binary representation like this. As M8 and M9 will come, it is tick mark. Now the next group. Group number 2. In the group number 2, now we can make a pair M3 and M7 and the pair will be 0, 1, 1. Similarly, pair M3, M and the bit is a 0, 1, 1. The next pair is M9 and M11. and the binary representation is 10-1. Similarly, we can make the pairing of group number 3. Now in the group number 3, M7. M7 is compared with M15. Is there any? Yes, one bit change. So we can make a pair M7 and M15. And the binary representation is -1-1. Similarly, we can make a pair M11 and M15, and binary representation will be 1-1-1. Now this is the next part. This is the third step we have done. As M7, M11 and M15 are there in the grouping, we have made the tick mark in front of this. If suppose there is no tick mark in front of any of the min term, then that min term should be carried forward as it is into the third step. Similarly, if there is no any tick mark in the third step, then that min term will be carried forward into the fourth step and in the prime implicant table. Now the fourth step. Now again the same procedure we have to follow. We have to make a grouping by comparing each min term with the next higher group min term. M0, M1 will be compared with M1, M3 and M0 will be compared with M1, M9. Similarly, it will be compared with M8, M9. If there will be one bit change, then we are going to take them into the pair and we are going to perform the fourth step. Now in the fourth step, now I am continuing here as a next part. Now M0, M1. Now M0, M1, 0, 0, 0 dash. It is compared with M1, M3, 0, 0 dash 1. Now here in M0, M1 pair, we have a last dash. Now in M1, M3, there is no last dash. So it will not become into the pair. Now the next one M1, M9, again it will not become into the pair. Now the M8, M9, last dash is there. So I can compare the next higher bits. Now the next higher bit is 0, which is matching with the M0, M1. Next higher bit 0 matching with M0, M1 and the last bit 1. Now here only one bit is a change. So I can make a pair of the M01 and M8 and the binary representation of this is replace the bit with the dash. So first bit I am changing with the dash 0, 0 dash. As the min term came into the pair, put a tick mark in front of that. Similarly, M0, M8, we have to do the comparison. So M0, M8 compare with M1, M3. M0, M8 first dash is there. In M1, M3 first dash is not there, so no comparison. M1, M9 first dash is there, so we can do the comparison. Go for the next bit 0, yes matching, last bit. Now only one bit is changing. Means M0, M8 and M1, M9 make a pair. So take the M0, M8 and M1, M9. We can make a pair and replace the bit changing with the dash. As M1, M9 is into the pair, I am putting a tick mark. Now next one is group 0 is completed. Now group 1, M1, M3. Now compare M1, M3 with the M3, M7. Then M3, M11 and M9, M11. Now M1, M3, 0, 0 dash 1. Now it is comparing with 0 dash 1, 1. No comparison as dash is here and in M1, M3 dash is at a second place. Similarly to the second min term pair, no, there is no pair. Now the last pair, yes, we can make a pair. The dash is here, 1 is here, 0 is here and first bit is only changing. So we can make a pair, put a tick mark. Pair will be M1, M3 and M9, M11. And the bit representation is dash 0 0 dash 1. Now similarly, check the next pair M1 M9. M1 M9 can be compared with M3 M11. M1. Now compare these with all the minterms of the second group. Now M1 M9 can be compared and grouped together with the M3 M11, and the bits are changing as dash 0 dash 1. First group is completed. Now the second group M3 M7. Now M3 M7 compare with the M7 M15. 0 dash 11 no comparison. Now M11 M15 1 dash 11, yes, comparison will be there, so we can do the comparison. Now make a pair M3 M7 M11 M15, and the pairs will be dash dash 11. Similarly, the next M3 M11 can be compared with M7 M15 and can make a pair M3 M11 M1 and M15, and the pairs will be binary representation 0 dash dash 11. Now is any matching is possible there? No. All the implicants are into the comparison now. Now next. Now after completion of the fourth step, what is the next step? Now find out the prime implicants. Now the prime implicants are identified from this. This is A, B, C and D. Now this 0, 0 is representing B bar, C bar. The group number 1 represents B bar and D. Group number 3 represents C and D. Now my prime implicants in the function are, first one is B bar C bar plus B bar D plus CD. Now my next step. Now the next step. Create the prime implicant table. Prepare the prime implicant table. Now to prepare the prime table, the first one is the prime implicant. Second one is decimal number representing decimal number of the prime implicant. Third one is given prime implicants in the problem. Make a table. Now to given a prime implicant tables in the question given are 1, 0, 1, 3, 7, 8, 9, 11 and 15. Now the prime implicants given are B bar C bar, B bar D and CD. Decimal numbers representing are 0, 1, 8 and 9. B bar C is representing by the M0, M1, M8 and M9. Similarly, B bar D is representing by M1, M9, M3, M11. CD is representing 3, 7, 11 and 15. That I am writing here. 1, 3, 9, 11, then 3, 7, 11 and 15. After plotting the decimal numbers of the prime implicants, now put a cross mark in the given prime implicant if the prime implicant identified is available in the decimal. Now see here 0, so put a cross in front of 0. 1, put a cross in front of 1. 8, put a cross in front of 8. Similarly, 9, put a cross. Now the next one is 1, 9 and 11. Next one is 3, 7, 11 and 15. Now after putting a cross marks, circle, my next step is circle unique minterms. circle unique min terms. Now circle the unique min terms in the columns. This is unique one, this is unique one, this is unique one, this is unique one. And then write down the decimal points representing by these unique min terms. Now this is representing this one and this one is representing 0 and 8. The first C bar is representing by 0 and 8. Second one, B bar D is not representing. Similarly, the third CD is representing 7 and 15. So with the help of this, now I can say that my prime implicants are B bar, C bar plus CD. As there is no unique min term representing by B bar D, I am not going to consider that into my final simplified expression. Now my final simplified expression using tabular method is B bar, C bar plus CD. To verify whether you are correct or not, you can use a K-map, and by simplifying the K-map, you can check whether your tabular method given answer is correct or